I've been trying to do this voiceover now for the past hour because I'm terrible at speaking. Um, but anyway, yo guys, what's going on? I was gaming here, and welcome back to another video. This is a bit of a different one. I've decided to do a bit of a review on the Sifu Platinum. Um, After playing the whole game, getting the platinum and everything, Sifu is now easily one of my favourite games ever. I love it. It's a great experience, great combat, great story. I would recommend it to absolutely everyone that I know, just because of how good it is. But basically, this is going to be a bit of a roadmap sort of thing, roadmap on the trophy list, how you should go about achieving these trophies, how many playthroughs you should do, and a few tips and tricks on how to get some of the more annoying trophies in the game, such as Kung Fu Tussle, and the 36 chambers of something. I know the trophy, I know what it is, I just can't remember the name of it. But basically, these are the list of the trophies on screen. There's 43 trophies in the whole list, and a lot of them you'll achieve in your first playthrough. To be honest, trophies that are linked into boss fights, either killing the bosses, sparing the bosses, you'll achieve those just through playing the game normally. There are other trophies as well that you'll get just along the way that you won't really need to take much thought into. The only ones that you would really need to go out of your way to do and achieve are the collectibles. So the detective boards for the squats, the club, the museum, the tower, and also the sanctuary. There's about 16 collectibles for each of these different areas, some of which can only be accessed from getting to a later stage in the game. So in the squats, for example, before you go to the first boss, before you fight Fuja, there's a door. That door is locked. You can only access that door once you then reach the sanctuary and get the key for that door. Which the sanctuary is the sanctuary is the final stage. So for you to get this, you are gonna have to get through the whole game. But if you're wanting to get the platinum, you're gonna be wanting to go through the whole game anyway. How you should probably go about this is on your first playthrough, just play it normally. Go through the game, enjoy it, just try and beat it. Just don't worry about your age too much or anything. Worry about that in later playthroughs. For your first playthrough, as I say, just play through the game. Try and unlock all the shortcuts because they'll come into play in later playthroughs, just to make it easier to get to bosses and to get through the game quicker and everything. So try your best to unlock all the shortcuts in every area. And another thing you should probably look out for whilst going through on your first playthrough is just any other collectibles. Any collectibles you can add onto the detective board. Tick them off while you're going through. It'll all help later on in the game and everything. But yeah, so on your first playthrough, as I said, go through the games normally, beat all the bosses. Don't worry about sparing them because sparing them will come into play later. But just beat all the bosses, get through the game, and there you go. First playthrough done. Try and get as many collectibles as possible, and also open up all the shortcuts. Once you have beaten all 5 bosses, the following trophies will pop up. So for your second playthrough, it's mainly about cleanup really. Clean up any miscellaneous trophies, and then you also want to focus on sparing the bosses. To spare a boss, you must get them down to where you can finish them, but don't hit them. Once the prompt comes up for you to either press Y and B or triangle and circle, don't press that. Don't hit the boss or anything. Just let them recover. After they have recovered, focus on parrying them. Parrying them will hurt their posture significantly more than hitting them. You'll know that you've done this correctly because once you've done it for the second time and then you get the second prompt come up again, press the prompt and you will have spared the boss. After sparing all of the bosses, yet again, the following trophies will pop up. There are 3 trophies that you can get in any playthroughs, them being Stunt Master, Dance with the Praying Mantis, and also Street Fighting. Stunt Master is to climb over any desks, any part of the environment 30 times. Dance with the Praying Mantis is by throwing enemies into each other basically, so grab an enemy, throw the enemy into a big crowd and keep on doing that repeatedly until you get this trophy pop up. Street Fighting is using any object as a weapon basically, so bottles, anything else. Just throw 30 bottles. For trophies such as I Know Kung Fu and Ferocity, Speed, Strength and Accuracy, you can get those done in your first playthrough. They just want you to achieve high scores on levels pretty much. So for I Know Kung Fu, it's to reach a level score of 3000, and for Ferocity, Speed, Strength and Accuracy, it's to reach a level score of 5000. I did these both on my first run, on the very first level. As long as you just keep up that multiplier, you'll be able to get it done very easily. They are very easy trophies. If you don't manage to get it done in your first run of the squats, you'll be able to get it done in your first playthrough. Trophies such as Old Child as well can be also done very quickly on your first playthrough. This trophy wants you to reach the oldest age that you could possibly reach, so anything that's 70 or over really, and you will have unlocked that trophy. There are also 5 area specific trophies, which are Rumble in the Hangar, which is clear the hangar in less than 1 minute 20 after being spotted in the main group downstairs. There's also the Pit Protector, which is in the clubs, beat the Juggernaut before any other enemy is beaten. There's Be Like Water, my friend, which is in the museum. Throw an enemy into the fountain from a higher floor. You can do that very easily. As soon as you get up onto the second floor, that you'll see 2 enemies approach you. Just throw one of them over the edge and you'll have the trophy. Take damage to save time in the tower caves, drop from a high point to get deeper faster. Quick heads up on that one, that will kill you. So keep that in mind whilst going for that trophy. And then the final one in the Sanctuary is Warriors from the Mountain, which is throw an enemy into the mountains. That's very easy again. Just go into the courtyard and go to the back of the courtyard where you can see the balcony and parry an enemy and then throw them over the edge, and you'll have that trophy very easily as well. Once you've obtained all these trophies up until this point, there is a few other trophies. Come snap with me. That is, give the photo mode a shot. Very easy, just go into photo mode. Easily done. There is also a few others. So Lightning Hands, perform 3 takedowns within 12 seconds. Again, very easily done. You just need to get 3 enemies down low enough that you can finish them and do a takedown. Like I say, very easy. All you need to do for that one is just keep on hitting them until their structure bar is full, and then you can perform the takedown. Do that on 3 enemies within 12 seconds. So if you can get 3 enemies on a full structure bar, that's great. So easy trophy there. Sword stained with blood, that's another trophy. So successfully use a blade's weapon one-shot attack on any enemy. So when unlocking your skills, you're going to want to unlock the charged back fist skill. This skill will enable you to perform the one shot with blade weapons, so knives, machetes. You can perform a one shot with those weapons as long as you've got this skill unlocked. All it is, charge up your attack, so hold triangle or hold Y if you're on PC using an Xbox controller or anything. Hold Y or hold triangle, and you'll be able to get this trophy done very, very quickly. So once you've obtained all the miscellaneous trophies and the trophies regarding story, such as the boss trophies where you kill or spare them, you should then be on your third and final playthrough of the game. Your third and final playthrough should consist of you going for the Scarless trophy and the Prodigy Child trophy. Scarless is beating the game while being 50 years old or under, and then Prodigy Child is beat the game while being 25 years or under. These trophies can be quite a pain if you aren't familiar, or if you're still struggling to get to grips with the mechanics of the dodging, the parrying and that sort of stuff. But as soon as you've got those mechanics down and you feel comfortable with those mechanics, you should be able to get this done quite quickly. You're best off trying to go for the Prodigy Child trophy as opposed to a Scarless one, because if you get the Prodigy Child trophy, you'll get the Scarless trophy alongside it. So aim for the Prodigy Child, so beating the game at age 25 or under. To do this, there are a few tips and tricks that you can use to do this. When it comes to the first boss, Faja, in the squats, he's quite a good one to understand the parry and dodging mechanics of the game. He really works you and tests you. So as soon as when you understand how to block his attacks, dodge his attacks and parry his attacks, you should be okay. The next real test after that is Sean. When you get good at dodging, Sean can be very, very, very easy, because all it really takes is a few dodges and then just hit him back. All you need to do is just dodge his attack, dodge his 3 attack flurry, and then attack him after that, and you just rinse and repeat it, and you should be able to defeat him just fine. The third boss, I am not the greatest with, so I don't really know the best tips and tricks when it comes to her, other than try and keep your distance, try and block as many attacks as possible, and the attack rhythms that you know, dodge, because her attacks will destroy your structure, and then obviously once you've run out of structure, will then destroy your health. Quick hint, the first phase is harder than the second. As soon as you get through her first phase in the museum, her second phase is a cakewalk compared to her first. Once you've reached the tower, the boss at the end of the tower, just dodge her attacks. Her attacks are very easy to dodge. When it comes to her attacks, she will probably start off with a high swoop, which you can dodge underneath very quickly, very easily, and then she'll kick it to your center or to the middle of your body, so dodge to the side, and then after that she'll go for a low swoop to try and take out your legs. Dodge all of those, run up to her, and then just keep on hitting her until either she blocks it or she starts attacking again. Rinse and repeat it, and you should be just fine. With the 5th and final boss, Yang, all of the areas that you've been learning up until now, so when it comes to dodging, blocking, parrying, everything like that, Yang will test your ability on every single segment that you've been learning up until now. Bear in mind, if you're going for the platinum and you're sparing all the bosses, Yang, the final boss, in order to do any damage to him, you must parry all of his attacks in his 3rd and final phase if you're sparing him. If you're not sparing him, he's only a 2-phase fight, so it's very easy. Just dodge his attacks, parry him as much as you possibly can, and keep on hitting him and everything as well. So as I say,
third and final playthrough, you should just be trying to clean up these last 2 trophies and any other things that you've got outstanding. This could be Kung Fu Tussle, which is in one attack hit 3 enemies. I know this one has given people a lot of trouble in the past. It definitely gave me a lot of trouble. But the way I did it was I went to squats, I went to the hangar, and up at the top of the hangar, where you'd come in if you was playing through this that area of the game normally, where you'd come in, you just lead everyone up to there, and you would throw enemies into each other. Throwing them into each other is probably the easiest way to get this trophy. I've seen many people get it in the hallway of the squats quite quickly and quite easily there using the pipe. But the best way I found was to go into the hangar and just throw enemies into each other. Nice. And eventually you'll get it. One thing to note with that trophy, if you're doing it in the hangar that way that I said, you need to hit 3 other enemies at the same time. So the enemy that you throw doesn't count as 1. The enemies he hits along the way counts as those 3. So in essence, you need to hit 4 enemies, sort of. So yeah, just a little tip there. If you were trying to get platinum, so just a little tip there if you're trying to get the trophy in the hangar, the way I've just said and everything. If you have followed everything I've spoke about, then you should now be either very, very close to, or have already obtained your platinum trophy. As I've said, many of the trophies that I've covered have been some of the more annoying ones, some of the ones that have been more relatable to story as well, but also can be quite a pain to get through to. A lot of the miscellaneous ones are quite self-explanatory, and you'll be able to pick up these trophies in your first playthrough, second playthrough, just general play time of the game, and you'll be able to pick up these trophies quite quickly. But whatever trophy you're left on after that, for me it was Kung Fu Tussle. That was the more awkward one for me at the end of the platinum journey, but I managed to get it, thank God. And I am now a proud owner of the Sifu Platinum, and you could be too. So if you have enjoyed this video and it's been if you've enjoyed this video and you've learnt something from this video, or you've taken something away that might help you on your platinum journey to Sifu, or just platinums in general, then please do like and comment down below, subscribe if you are new, and also please do comment down below if you like these sort of style of videos and things. I've been trying to branch out a little bit, so I thought, you know what, we'll delve into a region that I haven't really touched much upon. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.